Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before
I knew
they
it.
left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
We're good. His name wasn't Ben Parker.
Stabbed him in
Whew.
the stomach,
We're good.
and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Yeah, get roller Ricky to carry her. Ricky, get over here on your roller skates.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16.
I like how he has to give his
We
spiel.
have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but please.
Why does this town
we
only
need
have one
something.
ambulance and
He's
one
going to
fire
die.
truck?
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can.
What do you mean can't wait? The guy's bleeding.
You think you can handle that?
Surely you don't have like urgent things at 3 a.m. in the town with only 1,000 people.
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it.
I could have told the person to do
You said
that.
he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
I'm gonna
Glad
call
you
her
got it
back.
so far, because there's more to go.
I'm gonna call her back and she's gonna be like, I took the knife out! Now what do I do?
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Why couldn't I just patch the nurse directly through to line 1?
Hello? Hello, Forrest, are you there?
Hi, Casey. I'm here. How are you doing?
I need help! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left.
I took the knife out!
I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Well, we want to stabilize. What do you mean by secure in this case? Like, I know we should leave it in and stabilize it and make sure it's like not moving. But what if I say like secure it and she means like, oh, secure it as in like retrieve it? Like how do I interpret this? Sometimes there's a couple times in this game so far where I've said something and interpreted it one way, and the game was like, actually, we meant it this way. Okay, well, the knife is in his leg, right? We just leave it alone. But what do you mean, like, secure? We should, what you need to do is you need to make it, like, you stabilize it by putting, like, cloth around it and then, like, holding it in place so that it doesn't jiggle around and move and cut more. Like, that's, like, stabilizing it. Is that what they mean by securing? Because that's what I mean when I think of securing. Yeah, I'm gonna say secure, because I'm gonna assume the game, that's what they mean. And if they don't, then whatever.
I think we need to secure the knife so.
Okay, yes, good. That's exactly what I mean. Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Good.
There's
They understood it.
some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Well, are these cleaning rags? Or are they dirty cleaning rags? Is it clean laundry or dirty laundry? I don't know. I'm assuming the cleaning rags are dirty. So I'm gonna say use the laundry. She said the cleaning rags are on top of the cart, right?
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt. Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason.
Jason!
It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding
Peggy,
is
why
under control.
couldn't you just talk while we're on
You're
air
doing great.
doing this?
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
It's better be important, Peggy. Oh, I need to...
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need
That's why
us?
there's two of us!
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
That's why there's two of
Exactly.
us!
And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
I stay on the line with her, and then you handle the next caller. Easy peasy.
Any suggestions, Peggy?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen.
Karen.
Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Oh, I'm supposed to answer.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note-taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
The
Floppy
future
disks
is
are
floppy.
Like these futuristic things.
Oh, they're
that
so
have information
futuristic.
on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Oh, they're so futuristic. I don't
Peggy,
understand them.
I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now.
Or
I'll
dead.
check out Reggie's office and
One
see
of the
what I
two.
can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks,
Peggy, why do you have like every
I
key in
just
the
have to look
building?
around.
Hey, Staryu, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see
Okay.
you.
I'll patch my mic down to the office.
Thanks
so
for being
you'll
a froggy
hear me
friend.
over the intercom.
Peggy is both really helpful and really unhelpful at the same time. It's like she causes extra problems for us, but she does walk us through and help us with things, but then she causes a lot of these problems herself. Like throwing the record out the window, for example. You love frogs? Well, then you're in the perfect place. Ooh, I got an achievement called Master of Unlocking. Also, I just want to say, like, you know how, like, floppy disks are old technology, obviously. People don't use them nowadays. But the save icon on most programs is still the floppy disk. I'm surprised, like, how many young people, I sound like such an oldster, don't even know what that icon is. Like, they're like, what's that square thing that you hit to save? What is that? I don't get it. The floppy disk.
Locked
Come on.
tight.
Which one's Reggie's office? Is this office downstairs? That doesn't make sense. There wasn't a door in here, right? I could have sworn it was supposed to be that room. Like, well, then what's that room? Why did I get an achievement called Master of Unlocking if there's still doors I can't open?
I'm not getting in there tonight.
I've had this conversation before, but like, you know, you think that, you know, young people, they're young, right? They grew up with iPads and computers and all that stuff, so they must be good with technology, right? The answer is no, a resounding no. As a person who has worked with a lot of young people on different various projects and stuff, they don't know a thing. Like, for example, a lot of young people, if let's say your computer's turned off, right? And your monitor's turned off. I've seen so many of them, like, they press the button on the monitor and they're like, the computer's not turning on. It's like, that's because the tower is turned off. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. When they're using a new program, like, you know, almost every program you use, even regardless of if you've ever seen it before, if you don't know how to save your work, chances are it's file, save. You're like, how do I save this? Did you try file, save? What's that? Where's the file button? In the top left, like it is in every other program. Like, I don't... Sometimes I'm just like, man. Like, it's funny, but it's also sad. I've also seen, like, people, like, try to swipe things on screens that are not touchscreen. Because they're so used to using their phones. Or, like, they'll be, like, using a computer program. Like, let's say Photoshop. Because I've taught people how to use Photoshop before. And they'd be like, they're so used to just like clicking, dragging things. And you know, sometimes you can click on a picture and then drag it into Photoshop and it'll open, but sometimes you can't, and it's just like, just save the picture and open it. Or it's like, sorry, I'm getting on like an off-tangent rant. It's like, or they'll save a picture from Google, right? And they'll go to Google, they'll Google something, and then they'll save like the thumbnail instead of the full image size, so the image is like tiny. And then they'll just like blow it up and it turns all pixelated. And I'm like, no! Click on it, right-click on it, open it in a new tab, get the full-size picture. Or they save the picture, and then this, you know, nowadays when you save pictures, especially off like Wikipedia or something like that, you get them in like WebP files or GIF files or like other things that are not JPEGs or PNGs, and then they try to put them into programs that only take JPEGs and PNGs, and it's like, this picture's not being accepted, but I downloaded it, and it's like, that's because it's in a weird image file. You gotta go change it. Just Google a website that'll convert it into a JPEG or a PNG for you. Surely you could figure that out yourself, but apparently not. Or I have also seen people, you know, you go to Google, you find a picture you want to save, you right-click on it and you say download, and then you don't give it a name, so it just turns into unnamed on your desktop or your downloads, and then they'll go and save like 5 other pictures, but they'll also not name those pictures, and then it just keeps overwriting the same picture because they name them all as unnamed instead of making like, you know, unnamed 1 or unnamed 2. So then they finally go to like Photoshop or open up their program, and they're like, how come only one of my pictures is here? It's like, because you kept saving it on top of each other. You didn't save 5 pictures, you saved 1 picture because you kept overwriting it. Man. And like, sometimes it's cute, but sometimes it's frustrating. It's like, man, how do you not know this? Okay. Enough oldster Kiro, I guess. Reginald Scott, okay.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Axe Forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. Yeah, critical thinking is an insurmountable task for some people. Like, I'm not saying that everyone needs to be like a genius, but sometimes, you know, if you stop and think for a bit and instead of immediately asking someone for help, like with that learned helplessness, it'll serve you a lot of good, right? Louise, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good sleep. Take care. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks overdue. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Alien sighting, number 75, UFO over park. Please insert floppy disk.
Hey Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
I found a floppy disk. Yeah, good thing Jason has about 5 times as much blood as a normal human being. Oh god. Deep Cuts, top secret. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. Oh my god, Ponty's the killer. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him as Final Girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan, surname to follow. He's writing fan fiction. He's writing fan fiction or he's a screenwriter in his free time. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. No, don't feed me the pizza. I'm lactose intolerant. Takes place on 11/07. Very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering. Event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link to this into the greater story. Oh, you're gonna love this, Lord Temper. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponty's Pizza for the launch. 1 out of 10 orders just receive a pizza cutter and tickets to the movie. Okay, 11/07. Why can't I back out of the screen? Okay. Oh, hints,
Nice.
very important date. Nice. Oh my god. Oh, these are all individual. Okay, we need to get... Why is Reginald the only one who has his first aid certificate on the wall? Shouldn't they each be keeping their own certificates? Which one's Reginald? None of these are Reginald. None of these are Reginald. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to read these other things. What do you mean he doesn't keep other first aid certificates on the walls? John Hedges, Karen Lawson, Albright Barbara, Carter Bradley, Weaver Peggy, Nash Forrest. Where's Reginald Scott?
I'm in, Peggy. I found the floppy disks. Just put it in the slot, right?
You got it.
I'm already past that part.
We need somebody with medical training who lives near 25 Nancy Drive. Let me know when you've got somebody. And don't waste time on anybody that can't help us.
Well, where's Reginald? Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not me or Peggy. I guess we'll just start searching. It's like we have infinite time, right? So... What? Who's there? Why is there a light on the other side of this door? That was right in my ear. Oh right, this is the food critic guy. 31 Axedown Lane. When I hired Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? To them I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown, or Henderson. Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. Alright, Brad. I didn't realize you were so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometime. I've always wanted to learn more about food. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of our first aid training session. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth-to-mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad. Okay, so Brad and Barbara is a no. Actually, you know what? I'll sort it like this. Okay, this one is mine. This one's Peggy's. Oh, come on. Oh, Reginald Scott is Reggie. Duh. Okay, it has to be Karen or John. You love how elaborate these gathering sessions are, but the solution could easily be gathered just by someone reaching out and calling people. Right? Like, Peggy could have called all 3 of her friends when we were trying to save that one dude, but she didn't. She waited. We could have called all 3 of those pizza delivery, or those food delivery places, but we didn't. Oh, she lives on Nancy Drive. Karen has really stepped up her duties in recent months. She has fully taken on Hamish's show alongside the Timberline twins ever since Wes left us. Hopefully she doesn't get any ideas about being paid double. Karen has started mentoring Peggy. I think they'll be really good for Peggy. They're even doing team building training getaways to improve efficiency. Oh right, Karen was also not at the training. Starting to suspect these producer training getaways are being strategically timed. They both now miss Secret Santa first aid training and the Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit. I should have remembered that she said that Karen was on the retreat with her. Oh well, we have infinite time and Jason has infinite blood, apparently. John Hedges, newsreader. He's on Nancy Drive too. John refused to engage with the first aid training during the... What? Oh, I know he was a war medic, but was station policy to send everyone regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples Brad gets sent for his reviews. He said he stopped, but he said the last 3 times too. Is it un-American to reprimand a war vet? Hey, John. Do I have to memorize his phone number? I'm just gonna assume I don't have to memorize his phone number. I'm gonna take this with me. Peggy? Oh, I'm supposed to call her down there. Oh, but Peggy, I'm right here. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I'm right there, Peggy. I'm right there.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please
Uh-oh.
pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets.
I'll wrap him in a
Just give me
burrito.
second.
And I'll make him a blanket fort, a pillow fort.
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Be strong for Jason.
Jason is going to be fine.
Jason.
Just make sure he knows
Jason.
he's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. Please.
Sean.
I can't give him what
Sean.
Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too
I kind of
well.
want to play Heavy Rain on
Said
stream
you
one
missed your
day.
call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5.
Oh, good. You already memorized it, Forrest.
0735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me?
He picked up really fast.
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency,
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's badly hurt, and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over.
Thanks, John.
Damned if he dies on my watch.
Yeah, that's the
Thank
spirit,
you,
John.
We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just
No, we can't hear
fine.
you.
Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John.
That was fast.
Hear about Jason?
I mean, he's only like 3 doors down.
Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help.
Why is there light suddenly
Peggy,
from
don't
this
you
window?
worry. We've got this from here.
I just saw it light up.
Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best
I like how you're
wishes
still
to
talking
Jason.
about this like it's a show, Forrest.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we
Am I
could
supposed to be
use
back
some
there
music.
now?
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Hey, Valkyria, welcome to the stream. Thank you, and thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. 8 months in a row, that's fantastic. I really appreciate all your support. Yeah, well, congratulations, we just saved Jason Voorhees. You know, what would be a really good jump scare is if you were, like, you know, you're too busy focused on this conversation here, talking, and then the second you're done, you turn around and, like, there's someone standing right in the door. Lace, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Welcome, everyone. Hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And thank you for giving Lace the shout out. Oh. Thank you for all the redeems, the sleeveless, the stretch, the chaos. How are you? You guys, please go check out Lace. He's an amazing streamer. Very kind, handsome cat boy. He plays Final Fantasy XIV, among other things like mystery novels or visual novels. RPGs, action games, a lot of games that we enjoy here on our channel
Time for
too.
some music.
So make sure you go check them out. Thank you for entrusting me with your audience. I hope you had a good stream. I think you're playing Baldur's Gate, right? Sound like you're having fun. I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We're playing Killer Frequency. It's a horror game, and we are a radio host helping people escape the killer through the
I
radio.
used to have a guy put the music on for me.
And we just saved someone from bleeding out. So things are fantastic. For now.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
Feel free to sit back and relax or go and take care of
Getting
yourself
pretty
after your
late.
stream. I
This
really
might
appreciate
be
you
your
being
last
here.
break for the night, so try to enjoy it.
I think we're getting close to
Give
the
me a
end.
buzz when you want to go back on air.
I'm going back on air. That
Let's
took way
roll.
longer than I should
Got
have.
it. We've got another call coming through too. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Oh, but I just started playing it.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line.
Have I played all the ads
How
now?
are you tonight, caller?
Forrest!
Roller Ricky!
Ricky! Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Maxie!
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right.
Runner
and
Ricky.
What does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. I'm sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George. and
Oh,
his
Dawn
girlfriend.
is George's
There
girlfriend.
was a whole lot of love, man.
They were
I could
acting
see
in the
it,
play
you know?
together as... Oh, here. They were acting in the play together. I mean, I already knew that Macy is Dawn.
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean.
Bean.
I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
No, Ricky. Wait, his arm... George's arm was caught in a car door. What if he was, like, caught in the car door and they started driving? And that's why he has so many, like, bruises on his feet.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
It's
If
this
she was
bean.
George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and
I'm gonna
relax.
keep playing this one.
We'll be right back after this. You're gonna love this next track. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you.
Oh!
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news! That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it.
Because there's
But that
whistling
doesn't matter
men.
right now.
Plural.
We're coming in hot, but we need your help.
A
I
whistling
know Gallows Creek isn't a big town,
choir.
but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say...
Oh, I already
things are
opened the
looking
line.
up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the
Well,
hospital.
don't tell the killer on the radio that the victim's still alive.
You
She's gonna
had
go
been
back for
there,
him.
then. God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason.
John sounds like he's using
How
a
are
voice
you?
changer. So did Clive.
Well, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I
Tell me the
needed to
bean.
call you.
Tell me who's the bean.
Guessing the whistling man is still
It's
out
Macy,
there.
right?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally
Yeah,
coming
if Ricky
out now.
died, this conversation would be very
It's been
different.
tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail.
Yeah, same with
A
Jason.
long time. It was hell.
I think we still have a good chance it's a good
And
ending.
then the town just moved on.
Maybe not the best ending,
Like
but
it
I think we
never
can get a good
existed.
ending.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to
Got in.
plan a party in the woods
Not through the hoop.
and have the whistling man
Oh.
crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our whistling man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement.
Oh, I'm gonna get jumped.
We picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Oh, great. Oh, great. Yeah, it's like I'm on the radio talking about serious topics, and meanwhile, like, Forrest just starts cheering as he makes a basket. Hey, Forte! Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm doing really well. This game's really fun. I definitely recommend playing it for yourself. I really like it. It's a new kind of take on, like, a type of horror game, and I like it. I like it. There's been a couple parts that have been a little bit eh, but, like overall, I think this is really good. And thank you so much for coming by the
That's not
stream.
opening.
I really appreciate it. We're getting close to the ending now, though. So, I can understand if you don't want spoilers. Oh god, I'm gonna get attacked down here. I'm gonna get attacked. I'm gonna get attacked. Again, what kind of desk for an intern is this? I don't like this ambient music. I should have taken my mannequin arm with me.
Locked tight.
Oh wait, no, she said it's in that room with all the tapes. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, you guys should check out Forte too when you get a chance. He's really cool. We have a lot of similarities in the types of games we enjoy, so if you like the games I play, you'll probably like the things that Forte plays. I should have brought a weapon. I know it wouldn't make any difference, but... But I mean, again, okay, like, Clive's secret room was secret, but this room was not secret. Peggy said that she even knew that there's something in there, so... Like, for him to be hiding the tapes and stuff in here... doesn't seem logical.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
I'm gonna get attacked in here. I'm gonna get attacked in here. Wait, wasn't Was this here before? I'm pretty sure I was able to walk through here. I'm gonna get attacked. What's this thing? Yeah.
That must be it.
I'm gonna turn around because it's gonna force me to look at this. And then when I turn around, jump scare.
Boom! We've got power.
Oh, maybe not. Oh no.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
No, her door's locked. You need to worry about yourself. If I can hear the whistling all the way from down here, the Whistling Man is much closer to me than Peggy. I should be the one that's worried. Is he walking above me, or is he on the other side of this door? I think he's above me. I knew I shouldn't have left the lift open. What a stupid idea.
What the hell?
Is that the sound of someone breaking open Peggy's door? Peggy? I'm gonna get jump scared. I'm gonna get jump scared. Oh no!
Oh no.
They took her!
Peggy! Where'd you go? What the? No way. This can't be happening.
Is it just me, or does the Whistling Man have the same hair as Peggy?
A call.
Yeah, since when does it lock from the outside? She always locked it from here.
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
Which button is the... Oh. The Whistling Man stole Peggy's wig. Oops, no, not a crouch.
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
Why did she overturn
The one who started it all.
Why'd she overturn the couch?
Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Wait, you're not Dawn.
To the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows.
Dawn's somewhere else. This is someone else. Wait, you're Peggy.
Gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here.
That's Peggy.
And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son?
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry I doubted you, Peggy. It's just because of the hair. It's purely the hair.
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell?
Oh, that's the third person on the...
George is old.
Oh, it's not Macy.
Well,
It's
it
Marie.
Sure
She was the
has
third
been
name.
Years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it!
Quiet, Teddy.
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you, and not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay.
Keep her
Marie,
talking. Keep her talking.
I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
Honestly, just beat him up.
Now, I know
You want me to
done
give you
some good work
Ponty too?
tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is...
You're still live, by the way,
this
Forrest.
can
You're saying all
end.
this out loud.
Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hit him, Marie.
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just a night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky. He was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How aggressive should I be? Maybe a little bit less aggressive.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on! Oh, God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding. And...
Well, don't
got him
tell her that. Now she's gonna go
professional
back for him.
help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him.
What?
You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke.
Oh my god, Teddy, you're the worst.
If he'd had any
Oh my
brains,
god, Teddy.
he would have
Hit him,
realized-
Marie.
Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Well, I don't think you're gonna be able to run for office anymore, Teddy.
Even if you didn't push him, you still chased him to his death.
I can't be blamed for someone not
Oh
getting
my god, he's like a
joke.
TikTok prankster.
I think Marie would disagree.
Or a YouTube prankster.
If you really felt that way, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town.
Not after this, you aren't, Teddy.
And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have
Should I be
happened.
looking around the room to see if I
But
can
it
use
was a
anything?
mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all
I'm
night.
just gonna drink my coffee.
but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river.
Then why kill Sandra?
Instead of telling the truth, she lied.
Oh.
She said she found him in the reservoir.
Oh.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the
Glug, glug,
coroner
glug,
wrote
glug,
a fake
glug.
report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
If Dr. Sullivan had survived...
Oh,
then
this is where
maybe-
everyone surviving
There's
would have
no
helped.
excuse for what she did, Forrest. I didn't
Maybe it's like the more people survive, the longer I can stall
I
Marie.
even went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
This has to stop, Marie.
Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met.
Where?
Before he joined the football team. Was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
The roller rink. It has to be the football field, right?
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ!
Oh.
Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
Uh-oh. I mean, I don't really care about Teddy, but...
He's dead too now, isn't he?
Hey, Neffies, welcome to the stream.
Anyway, I think that about
Thanks for coming
wraps
by.
up the interview.
Oh no, I'm gonna let her get away.
So,
Want some coffee?
Marie? Where?
Peggy!
Peggy!
Teddy?
Peggy, it's been so long.
Is she
since
involved
I've seen
too?
your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Oh no.
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot
Is
me.
Peggy...
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn.
I thought it was from the
She
dispatcher.
said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Glug,
Why
glug, glug,
didn't you
glug,
tell
glug.
me any of this?
Coffee, coffee,
She said that
coffee.
it was my last chance to see
Coffee,
my
coffee,
sister.
coffee.
I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I
Just keep juggling my coffee mug.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night. But did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Had a child.
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
No!
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I could prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Oh! Put the coffee down!
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Well,
I never forgot you.
Well, no one's gonna forget now.
No!
Peggy, no!
Wait, did they bust in and get Marie? Or is she heavy breathing from committing murder?
Henry, kill him.
No! 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 The door should be locked! The door should be locked! I have a coffee mug! I have a coffee
You
mug!
don't have to do this. There's still time to make the right decision.
Bash you over the head!
Police! Freeze!
Bam! Bam!
Henry! Get out of there!
Ha!
Henderson police! Freeze!
I chased it off with my coffee mug.
Forrest.
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She. Oh my god.
Peggy,
No, Peggy.
where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got
I
here.
can't put this down. Oh.
The police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. Heads
Oh, if
over,
only I saved more
Forrest.
people, I could have kept her talking longer. Clever way of combining of bringing the whole story together. No! Oh, I actually saved more people than I thought.
Officer Trout, come in. One suspect is in custody. We've trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
I feel really bad for because I let like the first few all die, but I saved more people than I thought. Hey, look at Hot Dave! Wow, look at Dave. It's Hot Dave. And Roller Ricky.
It's a killer frequency.
Oh, they said the name. They said the thing.
I can feel my heartbeat and it's bursting out of my chest. Put the radio's on.
I really hope this isn't getting copyright blocked for YouTube. Because I'm not recording right now, I'm only streaming. I really could have sworn that I let more people die though. I'm really happy about the Roller Ricky one though. I think I did a really good job on that one. Thank you for the stretch, Lork, I appreciate it. Is this the room that was always locked? Oh.
Suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you think I did a good job for my first time. That's true, yeah. With carries, we saved a bunch of people at once.
Get down on the ground!
Yeah, Jimmy's not even on the board. Because you can't prevent Jimmy's. Still, I'll take it. I'll take it. I saved a lot of people.
Don't move. Nobody else has
Yeah, I think like 10 of these people are like Carrie's friends, right? Jennifer, Scott, Cynthia, Tammy, Hot Dave, Chad, Heather.
No, stop! Suspect has jumped! Officer Lugo, do you have a visual?
Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Yeah, I don't really feel bad about Teddy. I feel pretty salty about... Was it Maurice or Murphy? Russell. Was it Maurice? Maurice Russell or Murphy Russell? Anyways, I feel bad about Russell though, because I literally I was like on the cusp of the last thing, and then I made that fumble because I panicked. I even waited until the timer almost ran out, thinking that was the most amount of time I could give him. I thought that if I waited till the timer ran out, then I just wouldn't be able to do the plan at all. So... And then with Sandra's, I just didn't understand what the game was telling me to do at the time. I thought the magazine would have what I needed, but I thought the game would let me open the magazine when I got back to my desk. Continue, load game, new game, settings. I guess that's it. Oh. That was fun. That was fun. I like this type of game. Like there were a couple points where it was like I felt, well, not to say unfair, but it was a little bit like I don't even want to say instructions unclear because I feel like that's too harsh. Like there were a couple times where it felt like the game could have been a little bit more clear on what it wanted me to do. Like especially since like, you know, I picked up that truck magazine thinking that I'd get back to my desk and be able to open it and use it. Turns out it wasn't even the right thing and you wouldn't even be able to open it anyways. Or like I feel like they kind of tricked me into killing Russell with the way that they did it on me. Yeah, there's a couple arbitrary things. Or things like, you know, I got the information on John, and then I walked all the way back up to my radio room, only to find out I needed to phone Peggy from the office, and it felt a little silly, right? What else? Or the choosing the fast food place to do the takeout for. Because like I was about to do the pizza place, stupid Ponty, and then I listened to that tape and I was like, oh, but this is a frat boy advertisement, right? So I feel like that part was kind of I couldn't even find the phone number for the Chupacabra burritos or whatever, wherever that one was. I guess that one was kind of fair though, but or you know, or I don't understand how I got. Oh wait, Maurice was the guy who tried to fist fight the murderer, right? I don't know how you would have done that one. Like, I felt like I picked the right person, and I even told her the right location, and then she just kind of gave up, and then he exploded. I'll have to watch it on someone else's playthrough. I don't think I'll come back and play this game again from the beginning on stream, at least, because... yeah, you can get a better ending, but... everything else is going to be the same, right? So it's not really... it's not really anything new to add to it. We already know the full story now, right? But I recommend if you want to play this game for yourself, go check it out. Try it out. Even though you already watched me play it, give it a shot and see if you can save everyone on your first try. After already seeing my fumbles. And support the developers, because I think this is really great. I think they should make more games like this. Like, it doesn't have to be this developer, but more like 911 dispatcher type of games. It's a different type of horror. Like, I'll say horror because it is horror, but it's not like scary horror. It's kind of like a fun horror, I think. Plus, it's fun to do I like this aesthetic, too, right? You believe for the last section, you can't miss a single prompt in only that section. Oh, it would have been cooler if saving everyone mattered for it, though. Oh, see, I thought it was like, oh, we need to keep her talking for longer, and if more people survive, we'd be like, oh, we could talk about Sandra for a bit. Oh, we could talk about Virginia for a bit and keep her talking. That would have been cool. A nice way to, like, bring it all together and gauge everything. I feel like I picked pretty good choices, though. I didn't pick, like, bad choices. But some of those last dialogue options seemed a little bit arbitrary, right? Like even, like, a couple of them, I selected one, and then they redirected the conversation to the other, right? Like, they redirected the conversation. Like, I asked her how she felt, because I was trying to drag on the conversation, and then rerouted it back to who was behind the mask anyway, so it just felt like I didn't make a difference. Hey Kiefer, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, DJ Kiro's in the house. It did feel pretty bad, though, because pretty much everyone that I got killed was like at the beginning of the game, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. I just got like 4 people killed in a row. Even after I vowed to save Virginia, and I still messed that one up, and I was like, oh, this is going really badly. Oh, because I missed the gym. Actually, what if I press continue? Does it just pick up from the last section? Or does it just restart the game? Or does it bring me to the credits? I think it just brings me to the credits. Oh!
Keep your mouth shut.
Oh!
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What
Oh wait, no,
card?
but wait, this is after the
Card
gym
you
decision.
made me for my 8th birthday.
I don't think I can make a difference
What does
here.
it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg.
But Peggy's
Now
not dead
you're
yet, right?
great.
I can still
And
save her,
A.
right?
Love, M.
I never forgot you.
Come on.
Well, no one's gonna.
Oh, never mind. There's no choice here. Oh, never mind.
Peggy, no!
I guess I needed to pick the gym thing. Okay. Hey, I made 16 paper ball baskets, though. That's pretty good. Oh, you're right. Yeah, she got upset at me calling her Peg because that's what her sister called her. Oh, I could have loaded game. I could have made game saves. Darn it. Oh well, I guess you're just gonna have to watch someone else get the best ending. I mean, I feel like on your first playthrough, it's hard to get, like, the best ending anyways. So I'm okay with that. I feel bad about Peggy, but I guess I can't really do anything about that. Yeah, Forrest is the basketball star. But anyways, this was a fun game. I think it was the perfect length, too. We're about 6 hours. I know some people usually finish it in 5 or less. I feel like it was just the perfect length, but I kind of crave more now. I want more. We'll have to look for other games. I'm sure that maybe other games in the future will come out with this type of model. Usually when one type of horror game pops off with a new model, like, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, Outlast, all the game, like, I'm on observation duty, all the games start copying it, and then you get a bunch of copycats. So, I don't know, we'll see. If it crosses my eye, I'd love to play other games like this. But this was so much fun. And I had a lot of fun. It was great going into this blind. I'm glad I didn't watch anyone else play it. I think that's all I really have to say. It was a fun game, overall. Like, other than those couple arbitrary points, no complaints from me. Yeah, that's true. I was surprised, because I thought I'd be stuck at my desk the whole time. So when the game started and plots me out and let me walk places, I was like, oh, this is kind of nice. I'm glad I plugged in my controller. I almost decided that I'd just go without the controller today, thinking that it would just be like text options, but no. So, I enjoyed it. And thank you for all coming to the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the raids. Thank you so much for all the subs. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it too. So, we're still going to be playing more scary games over the next week until Spider-Man 2 comes out on the 20th. So tomorrow, we're going to play Observation. Not to be confused with I'm on Observation Duty, which I've already played on this channel. Observation is it's not really a horror game. It's more like a sci-fi thriller with, like, suspense. It's written by the same people who did Stories Untold, which we streamed 2 days ago. And I really enjoyed that one. So if you like the writing style from Stories Untold, you're going to like Observation. I think it's got a great story. Unfortunately, I already know what the story is, but I think you guys will enjoy it. Other games I want to play over the next week, I want to play Carry On, which is like a reverse horror game, and I want to play Sarah is Missing or Simulacra. I haven't decided which of those. If I have time, I might fit in Faith, the Unholy Trinity, but I'm not sure if I have time to fit in that one, so I will see. And that should bring us enough time until Spider-Man 2 comes out. If you're new here, check out other games that I've played on my channels. I've played a lot of games. I think we're up to like 700 videos now on my YouTube channel, which is fantastic. And probably over 70 games by now. So if you like horror games, RPGs, mystery games, visual novel games, I'd like to pick games that have good stories or interesting game mechanics. Go check it out. Otherwise, let's go find someone to raid for today. I know it's a bit later than my usual end time for streams. Let's raid Shin. Says he's playing Valorant, but looks like he's just watching YouTube videos. He's really cool, so please go check him out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Observation, or next week for other scary games until Spider-Man 2 comes out. Yeah, thank you everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.